Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to Victoria Inspires, yay! And this week I wanted to do this video on relationships and just give you advice on what to look for and just all that good stuff. So yeah. So the first thing I have to say is find out what you like in someone. Make sure that you have like a list of things that you like, like make a list of things that make you happy, or make a list of things that you would look for in a person. So for me, it would be like, do they believe in God? Because that's just my personal beliefs. Do they have a sense of humor? Are they nice? Are they funny? But also ask questions too, like, do they get mad easily? Because you don't want to be with someone that gets mad easily, or I don't, because that causes a lot of problems in the future. And are they controlling? Don't be with anyone controlling, Figure out who this person is and see if you like the qualities that they have. And I want to say it's okay to date and find out what you like, because I know for me, whenever I was younger, I kind of didn't really know. So it kind of helped me to like date a little bit and figure out what I liked in someone, and that kind of helped me with figuring out what I wanted in someone. Because whenever I was younger, I didn't really care who it was. I was just happy that someone liked me. I had my first boyfriend whenever I was like 12 maybe. Yeah, I was either 12 or 13. I was in middle school, and see, everyone around me had a boyfriend. All the girls in my grade had a boyfriend, so I was like, obviously I want a boyfriend, right? So I got myself a boyfriend, and honestly, I wasn't really happy with that boyfriend. I mean, he was sweet and he was a good first boyfriend, but I just didn't have a connection with him. And I know that's really bad to say, but that's another thing. Make sure that you have like a special connection with that person that you're with, because for me, with my first boyfriend, I did not have that special in love connection with him. For like my second true boyfriend, I did have that in love feeling for him, and I had that, I guess, the chemistry, I guess, if you want to say. So make sure that you have the right feeling with someone. Make sure that that person makes you feel special, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel like passionate about them or something, Just make sure they make you feel good, I guess. I say set your standards high, because I want you to know that you deserve so much. You deserve way more than you think you do. I say make a list of the things you want, and you need to find that person that has the criteria that you want. Because for me, like I said, whenever I was younger, I really didn't have that much of high standards, to be honest. I just, whenever someone liked me, I was just like, I went for it because I thought it was cool. I think that's normal, because obviously when you're young, you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend, so you fit in, or you want to experience these things. And that's fine. I mean, that's all part of growing up. It's about learning from your wrongs, learning from your mistakes, or just figuring out certain things and growing from it, So see, now I have like a huge list of things I want in someone, because I kind of learned from my mistakes, or I kind of learned for what I want in someone, or what I want in a future spouse one day. Because for me, I do, whenever I date someone or be with someone, I do want them to truly commit to me, and I want it to be someone that I can see a future with. If you can't see a future with that person, there's really no sense in being with them. I know that's kind of bad to say, but I say that find someone that you can actually see a future with. You can see that, I mean, if you want kids in the future, think about, would this person be a good father? I know that's kind of strange to think about, especially when you're young, but just think, is this person going to be good for this in the future? And is he going to be a hard worker? That's something I look for. Just set a list of things that you want in that person and see if they meet those criteria and meet those expectations that you have, because you don't need to settle for less. I mean, I kind of did settle for less whenever I was younger, and you do not need to settle for less. And also, if that person that you're with is doing something that you do not like, do not be scared to stand up for yourself, because you should be totally comfortable with that person. You should be able to tell that person anything. And if you're too scared to tell them something, then you need to end it. I know that's really bad to say, but yeah. Because my mom has always told me that you're going to end up marrying your best friend, and I truly believe that. And for me, I think whenever a guy is wanting to get to know you and actually be your friend and being your best friend, and that can go for girls too, but I mean, that means a lot to me, as if someone is really trying to get to know you, because then you know they're serious about you. And also when you know that someone is serious about you, if they want to meet your family. I know that some boyfriends I had in the past really did want to get to know my family, and that means a lot to me, because that shows that they're actually interested in being in this family, and that just shows a lot that they really care about me when they try to get to know my parents and my sister and those sort of things. So look for someone that kind of does those things. Like I've been saying, just make a list of things that you like in someone, just so you don't set your bar low. Set your bar high so you know what you want, because you deserve be above and beyond of what you think you do. So just make a list of what you like, and trust me, you will be happy if you make a list, because then you know what you deserve and know what you want in a person. And my other point is, you don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. Just know that even if everyone around you is in a relationship and you want that, I understand it. I understand how it is to feel left out because you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And I know that can be really, really hard. For me, it was, because I felt like I was weird, and I felt like, why doesn't a boy like me, or why doesn't, I felt like there was something wrong with me because some boys just didn't think I was pretty, or, that's what I thought anyway. And whenever the first boy came along, I went for it because I wanted to be like everyone else. I wanted to experience what everyone else was experiencing, because I was like, what's so great about it? I mean, you start wondering, like, why is everyone wanting to be in relationships? I mean, what's so good about it? And then you start wondering, and that gets you in a relationship most of the time. So I just want you to know, you don't need a relationship to be happy. Me, I have been single for over a year now, and it's probably the best decision I've made thus far, just because during that time you really get to know yourself and know what you want, and you meet the bestest friends in your life, I promise. And I know sometimes it's hard to have, sometimes you'll see your best friends and they have boyfriends. It's hard because you're just like, I miss that, or I want that. And I get it. I mean, sometimes I go through that where I question myself, because I'm just like, should I be in a relationship again? Because I miss it. Because honestly, I get lonely, or I get kind of in a vulnerable state sometimes, and I kind of miss it. But then I have to realize, I know what I'm waiting for. I know that guy is going to come around one day, and I know that God's going to bring me the special someone in my life one day. Because I truly and truly believe that good things are worth waiting for. And that doesn't mean that you have to wait for that person. But for me personally, I got into a point in my life after my last relationship ended. I kind of realized I deserve so much better than what I had. Because I'm not going to get in great detail about what happened in my last relationship, but what did happen was that he ended up cheating on me in a very terrible way, and hurting me in a very terrible way. And after that ended, I realized how much I deserve and how beautiful and special I am. And I'm not trying to say that to be conceited or braggy or anything. It's just, you need to know that you are special and beautiful, and you deserve above and beyond your dreams, because you guys, that special person will come in your life at the right time. I truly believe that. For me, that special person hasn't exactly came into my life yet, I don't think. And sometimes they can be in your life, but they're just not. It could be someone you know. It's just not the right time yet. And that happens a lot. So whenever it happens, it happens. So I'm not going to worry about a relationship, because honestly, I have been very, very happy single. You can be very, very happy single. Don't think that you need a relationship to be happy, because you do not need a relationship to be happy. I mean, I have found my bestest friends in the whole wide world being single, I know you don't have to be single to find your bestest friends, but for me personally, I've found amazing people being single, and I don't need a man in my life to be happy. That might sound bad, but I am a very strong, independent woman now. Well, I'm not really independent because I still live with my parents, but other than that, you know what I mean. I truly believe that you can wait for that person and they will come to you, I promise. And I'm gonna end off with like a most common question that a lot of people ask, which is, how do I know it's the right person that I'm with? And honestly, to be really honest, I know this is terrible, but you honestly don't know if it's the right person. I mean, it's like I kind of struggle with that too. I'm like, how do I know this is going to be the right person for me? And honestly, I think you're really going to know whenever it's like you're just going to have a feeling. It might sound strange. I think you're just going to have a feeling of absolute like comfort, and you're just going to know whenever that's the right person. And if you ever question that person, it's probably not the one. Whenever honestly, whenever you're truly in love with someone, you do whatever for that person. And I know that's really strange. It's just, you truly, love is like one of those things that it's hard to explain. I've experienced it at a young age, but it's really hard to explain what love feels like. But it's a spectacular feeling. It really is. But whenever you lose that love with like a heartbreak, and it's gonna happen. Heartbreaks just happen, and it's just normal. It's human for them to happen. So don't worry about getting a heartbreak. It does hurt, but it does get better, I promise. And I know that's really hard because I know a lot of people go through breakups and they're kind of sad and go into a depression. Trust me, I did too. But it does get better. And if y'all want a part 2 of this, like breakup advice, I can definitely do that because I had been through a terrible breakup and I would love to share my advice on how I got through it. So if y'all would like that. But I just want you to know that if you're with someone and they make you happy and make you feel like the most special person in the world, I think that means you're probably with the right person. But if you ever start to question that person, or they're starting to be unfaithful to you, then that's probably not the right person. Just find what you like in someone and go with that. So, well, I really hope this video helped you in some way and encouraged you to know what you want in someone, and just know that relationships aren't a bad thing. They are a beautiful thing when you're with the right person. And just know to have a high standard for yourself because you deserve it, and you are beautiful and you're special, and you deserve to be above and beyond your dreams. So thank you for watching this video, and I really hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all would like to see a part 2 of this video about breakups, then please let me know down below. And yeah, and also leave me requests of other advice or inspiration topics that you would like to know down below. Just leave me requests, and yeah, I love you guys so much.